Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we'll be looking at Jordy Whitman's Port by the Sea, the animated pilot. Now, I did check out the description of this. It's two kids searching for pieces of a moon to stop an ancient god from flooding the world. Now, that sounds so incredibly anime, and admittedly, I'm kind of here for that. That's the kind of shit I like. More importantly, though, I saw the thumbnail, and it looked really similar to the animation style of Owl House. I don't know if this guy worked on that. I don't know if it's any connection, or if it just happens to resemble it, and honestly, I don't care. I'm easily pleased, and this looks like it'll be fun. There is a link below to the original video. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, so I won't say whether you should hit it up or not, but if you like it, there's a link below. Check it out. Let's get started. Portside Studios. Cool logo. I have a weakness for lighthouses. Oh, through the smallest holes in the fabric of reality, a fable is whispered about. A secluded world, a creation of mortal life. Oh, is this going to be audioless? More printed? The fable speaks of four great titans whose images and likeness were reflected in the mortals they made. I know I made the connection to the Owl House initially, and I wasn't expecting them to reference titans right off the bat. There's no connection here, because there's no way Disney would ever let anything get spun off, but it does make the initial comparison kind of hit home. Dragon, a crane, a person, and a demon? Yet one day, the titan of the ocean, Tiamat. Okay, they're going that version of Tiamat. Sorry, this is a lore geek for me. Normally when you hear Tiamat now, you think five-headed dragon from D&D, which is how it's been portrayed there. But the old one is more, well, Mesopotamian, Babylonian. I mostly know it through FGO, and I'll cop to that one. But they were more of a god of the sea and creation, and also other shit. But there's a lot of history there. So this is kind of cool that they're going back to the older version rather than the more pop culture one. Playing mortals himself? Wait, himself? Oh, he was Tiamat. Ooh, so it's the god of the sea who they're fighting against. And also the one I took as a... Oh, that must be gills on the side. Okay. Drown the rest of the world within his domain. Aw, he's lonely. Tiamat's destruction for mortals being so vast, the other three titans resort to sacrificing themselves to create a prison for him. The moon. Oh. Okay, one. What is it with TV shows starting with something trapped on the moon? And two, it looks like maybe a deer person or a cat person because of the claws, and the dragon dissolving to make the moon, and then the bird is actually the moon itself? I wonder if that's important. Oh, and when they're looking for moon shards, they're literally looking for the prison. However... Also, is that a typewriter effect? Not just the clicking, but the little line change. Would break, spread the moon's havoc, fix the wrongs of the past, and what ancient evils would reawaken. Wait, is that a fish? This is merely a fable, though. Surely has no bearing on the events. Ooh. I'm sorry, this is something that gets me every time. The style is so vibrant. We got black and white and sepia almost, but then just... Yeah, okay, I'm letting my Genshin... Wait, rain? Yeah, the Genshin color vibes. I'm completely biased towards those. Oh! Okay, this is the intro. And that's a sea monster behind them? This is going to be a super vibrant show. I already love it. I'm guessing that's the main characters. What?
Hurry up, Wart! Find and hook the piece!
So it's not just empty sound.
I can't see anything yet.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be a clue. Also, holy shit, the music is carrying weight on this thing. No, I want to hear this again. Just that little strumming up, it was like relax and then transfer the sea, and it intensified and rise, it swelled up from the ground. God damn. See it? It's probably going to be something in it.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's like a speck on there? It's probably what they're looking for. Yeah, it's probably the speck that's actually in it.
I'll do it myself.
Thanks. Wait, why'd she grab the crab? What? They threw the crab! Ew. Yeah, that's probably not good. Cartoon physics for sure.
you throw Jolly Roger at that thing, Umi?
Oh, I got the crying crab.
He was the only thing left.
It
How
worked.
come you can't have a normal pet like a dog?
Everyone knows behind all great men are their timeless crabs. Besides, Jolly can be plenty helpful.
Technically, for a lot of people, yeah, that is accurate, but not as he meant. Also, he has fangs too. Is that just a thing here? Sure. Don't you just love it when everyone has crabs? I am 5 years old and aware of it.
In situations, you'll see.
Would you like to have his crabs? He could give you some.
Well, it's gonna be hard tracking that again.
It'll be even harder with the boat like this.
Online. Yeah. Understatement.
We'll need a shipwright for this one. To the town.
To town.
Okay, so they establish the tone really easily on this. They're willing to show crazy things, and they're willing to do a lot of character design work just between showing the bright colors, switching into the darker color palette, and then moving into the colors that are just incredibly vibrant again, but now more muted because of the scenery and the textures, specifically that it's overcast and wet, so it looks a little more muted, but still really bright. But it's a much more lighthearted story. I wasn't sure how dark it would get considering the anime as F intro description, but it's not too crazy. That is a bird with a record player?
Excuse me,
Whoa.
we just got into town. Do you know of a
Oh,
shipwright
they're not
or
from here
anyone
normally.
who could help fix a boat?
Oh, hello, dearie. A shipwright,
Candy
you
shop.
say?
Dude. It's literally a kid in a candy store.
Huh?
What? Blood? You know, I said this was light and happy, but I am readjusting everything I said because even the hint to that is kind of only going to make sense if you go to the darkest possible interpretation.
Sorry, I'm afraid this town won't be much help. It's a small place.
Only a handful of frames being
I
animated
think
here.
The inventor up the hill may be your best
It's not bad,
chance.
though.
He's a nice man,
Reminds me of
but
Dragon
hasn't shown
Prince Season
much
1.
of himself for a while. Oh, I fear the worst.
That's okay.
What happened
He should be
upstairs?
enough. Port, we can't be reckless with the money we have. And if you have candy, you're just going to get distracted, and we need to stay focused.
But Umi, if I don't get the candy, then I'll just be thinking about it all day. And then I'll be bugging you about it. And then neither of us will be focused.
I hate how much I completely empathize with that entire chain of logic there and have done it multiple times last week. I have also
Fine.
done the puppy dog guys for my wife, and it did
But-
work.
You have to save it, and no snacks in the next town.
Ooh. You're going to give in, though. You're going to snack. Whoa. Okay, I want to check that out again. So we got the lighthouse, we got the rigging up there. It looks like electricity going in because of the cord, but because there's a buoy on it. Yeah, no, it's thick enough. It's probably that. You have the cord turned to the side, the mail in there, packages untouched. It's very clean, and even the crack on the side definitely gives this the decrepit feel that's slowly getting creepier. I said
Do you
inventor.
think anyone's home?
A light's on, so that's pretty much the rule.
Does that count for a lighthouse? Breaking and entering.
Hello?
I'm almost expecting the paintings to move.
My bunny lies over the ocean.
God.
Please
I actually know
bring
the song. For some
back
reason, I have no idea what the
my
name is.
bunny to me.
Big burly guy.
Oh my. I wasn't aware I'd be having guests today.
We saw a light on and your door was open. A lady from the town said you could help fix our boat.
Oh,
Whoa. They're keeping the size proportions down, but the internal humor of whoever decided to draw this painting. God damn. They're just... His hand is bigger than her entire torso. Did he get smaller? Or is she even tinier? That's actually kind of insane.
Made, let
Just
alone
physical
fixed
comedy.
anything for quite some time now.
No.
Why not?
Well, I used to make all kinds of things for my wife and myself. But ever since the shatter occurred,
Shatter? Oh, the moon.
I lost my Bonnie, along with almost all of my work that night. It hasn't...
Oh, that's actually a cool detail right there. And that's why they cut it off the first time. So the first time you see her, it's with her having an ear horn. So she would be deaf. Oh, okay. And that's why he was singing My Bonnie. So they made the song part of his character.
Night. It hasn't been the same. Even my melodies have gone stale.
Have they?
So, if
Eh,
you were to
I have no
find
ear
your
for music,
Bonnie
apparently.
again, do you think things could return to normal?
Of course. But I just don't see that happening now.
What?
We can help you find Bonnie.
Port, you don't know that.
The girl is right, boy. I doubt there's much to find at this point.
What?
Well, you haven't had us around, and we're...
I was assuming dead, but not much to find, implying there's still something. What does having a bit of the... You know... Oh... I'm assuming the moon shard fucks with people in some way, huh?
Great finders.
Oh my god. The magic crabs.
If we discover something, will you fix our boat?
I suppose, if you manage. But the porch was broken outward, and I've checked the shoreline. There's not much point.
Outward?
That's okay. Come on, Port.
What does he mean by outward? Like it exploded out or fell off? What?
He said he scanned the place for his wife, but I doubt he checked the cave.
Is the wife the sea monster?
Most people neglect chasms like these.
You really think
Really?
his wife's in there, Umi? It seems tight.
If the tide is high and the current is strong enough, it could take anyone deep within, no matter their size.
Umi,
That is unfortunately accurate, and there's a documented history of everything they just said. Usually, though, it involves someone adventuring down there when they don't realize what time it is. So, not wrong. I wasn't expecting that kind of gruesome detail to be brought up in what is looking like a kids show. But also, considering the bloodstain, maybe kids show is not the right word to use for this. It's kid adjacent.
have you seen that thing? I couldn't even fit in there if I tried.
It would work, Port.
It's
I mean,
it's
if I can fit
minuscule.
inside, I
I
can't
don't even
believe
think
you're
Jolly could
arguing
get in
with me
there.
about
That
physics.
thing?
You
I
barely
know
even
I've been
passed
running
math.
around.
and
There's
only-
Smug
No,
crab
no,
is just going to go in,
right.
huh?
Tiny
You
little
barely
snake.
even passed math, and you only passed.
They're still arguing. They didn't even notice the crab. Fish person?
Ooh.
Handmade improvised weapons. Oh, multiple fish people. More blood. Candy. Those are human bones, huh?
Fine. I'll just go inside and show you it's completely possible.
Crab to the face. So, we got the cannibals. Wait. Wait. A seaside town with a god of the ocean with gills that's trying to drown the world, and secret inhabitants of a place that definitely has murder related to the candy, and they're fish people. Is this Cthulhu for kids? Baby's first Cthulhu Mythos. If this place is named Innsmouth, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Dead.
So much for that.
At least we
out of
have
there.
some more candy to distract us.
Where'd
But
you
they're
get
apparently
that?
calm enough they can see
Oh,
it.
Jolly was carrying it. He must have found some in the cave.
I doubt imps would go into town to get just candy.
So they're calm enough, okay.
Something tells me that old lady might be hiding something. And
Maybe
may
the blood
have
coming from the
something
floor.
to do with all of this.
The floor
Not
above.
as sweet as her candy, and rotten to the core like the bad apples she uses.
What?
What?
She is a pining for murder, and we should look into it.
What?
Huh, yeah, maybe.
They're just gonna
Let
walk
me
back in?
handle this. Hello again. Could you...
Where were you on the night of the shatter?
Oh my, who?
Did you feed Bonnie to the imps?
Oh.
You ground her up into candy, didn't you?
What?
I should have seen it sooner. That way you leave no crumbs behind.
Port, we can't just...
Wait, the stains. You already have another fresh victim, don't you?
Port.
Oh no, I ate the candy!
Port.
You sick!
You know, I was thinking it actually was murder, and that's what they were definitely going for here. But they're playing him so over the top. I think they're doing a reverse on this one, playing into the fact that we think one thing because it's being heavily lampshaded. It's probably going to be that she's feeding the imps candy directly. And there's just a bunch of dead people there for the exact same reason she, or that I think Uni, do I have her name right? Probably not, was putting out the first time.
Monster!
Port!
Grandmama, I'll fix the tear in our jelly preserves.
Called it!
Do hope people
Called
will
it!
enjoy it just the same. Oops.
Now listen here, you two.
Also, apparently, yeah, just random bird people is common here. Trying so hard not to make a Zelda reference. Trying so hard. I'm going to fail, but I haven't yet. Also, this is kind of fascinating to me because of the tone it shows for the show. This entire sequence only works if it's playing off the audience being more mature. If a kid watched this, it would not make sense. And considering it's such a major part, not just a side joke, you are definitely showing that the audience for this is meant to be mature, not for kids alone. I mean, there are a bunch of kids shows that do work in adult themes, but I wonder what the entire audience was, because I thought it might just be something with fun animation, but no. This is definitely at least for someone who's mature enough to get the red herring of, oh yeah, the candy store owner is a murderer. I don't think a 5-year-old would go for that.
My poor old ears couldn't fathom the words you just said.
Uh-huh.
And if they could, I'm almost certain my tiny little heart would shrivel and die. Now,
Ghost.
what exactly are you yelling about?
We found your candy in an imp cave around the inventor stuff.
So imp
Do
caves
you
are pretty
know
common,
anything
apparently.
about Bonnie's disappearance?
Yeah! Spill the beans!
Oh, sweet little Bonnie.
Little?
Well, since the shatter,
Probably physically little.
things haven't been quite right. You can ask anyone in town, they'll tell you the same thing.
Why?
All of this is because of...
Death, lingering in all the latest shipments. But if I could give any headway about Bonnie, it would be
6 feet underground and I hit the pipe. My guess is it's all.
They know exactly what they did there. If I had to guess, my body be 6 feet underground. But then it's just him talking about... I am going to give a lot of credit to the writing here because they are playing with the expectation of the darker aspects so damn hard. Honestly, at this point, I'm assuming she's probably the sea monster because of the moon chunk in her. That's the only thing I can imagine at this point, just because everything else would just be so over the top.
All tied to.
The end of a rope just hanging there. All this sewing for nothing. No wonder.
Fuck, man! I would have thought it was bad. I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely dead too. No! It's just going full on, not aliving yourself, but that is just... They're grim baiting us. They're trying to go as grim as possible, but showing, oh no, it's still happy. We're still good. It's still happy and funny. Kid show. Except it doesn't actually work unless you're an adult watching this. It's actually funnier because I keep getting jerked around. Oh, wow.
It all fell.
Straight to hell. It was the only way the bread could get made. However, sometimes we all just
Baker.
ended up at
The graveyard. Oh, they're going over the top,
This
green
is
and
the
glowy.
last place in town, and everything brought us here.
I see the
If
lighthouse
she's
in the
not
background.
here, we're done, Port.
Everyone led us here. The Gravekeeper is the one with all the answers we need. I know it. We owe it to these people.
There's no
to
way
help
he
after
is.
what we did.
We don't owe them anything, Port. What happened wasn't all our fault,
What?
and helping one person won't save the rest.
Oh, so
Just
they're
not
responsible for
both
breaking the
best.
moon.
Well, if that were the case, then we wouldn't be here.
How did they do that? How did they break the moon?
I can hardly see anything.
The gravekeeper must be nearby somewhere. This
They're gonna be
place isn't
super
that
skeletally
big.
thin, huh?
Hello?
Yeah. Is that a pineapple?
Hey, are you the gravekeeper?
Some call me that, but you can call
Larry?
me Ankle.
Ankle?
That's a weird name.
And you're a weird boy.
Oh, no, I think you got him beat. Gloves, a sword, jewelry. Yeah, there was a pineapple, a gourd, more gourds, bananas, fruit, flowers. Love letters? Luffy's pirate hat. Oh my god.
We were told you knew something about Bonnie's disappearance.
I know everything about that. And I know that no Bonnie has ended up here.
Okay, yeah, Cthulhu confirmed.
Sorry to waste what time you have left.
Hey! We were told you could help us! Everything led us to this place!
Life is full of dead ends. One day, you'll run into your own.
They are going so over the top on this. This is probably the first situationally punny show I've seen to this extent. I'm actually a little in awe of every single line being a character pun somehow, or just a small red herring. It's constant.
Come on, Port. Let's head to the pier. We can fix the boat ourselves.
I'm assuming the crabs joke I was reading too much into might have actually been accurate. A dinosaur with a giant egg. Huh. Seems that there's more scenes animated here, like actual individual
I know,
frames.
Jolly. I just feel bad about it all. Maybe there is no point to this, like Umi said.
Is it trying to crab rave? If they actually start... Oh, my Bonnie's over the ocean. And the sea monster is responding to the song.
Port!
I think we found our tiny little Bonnie. She's gonna throw the crab! The earphone. Yep! Maybe leading to the sea monster eating it, though, because it was in the stomach.
Wait, Umi!
What happens when they remove the rock? Moon piece. Oh my. What? Because it responded to the song the first time and he's already figured it out, huh? Wow, they painted him as the dumb one and her as the smart one, but he's the one who figured it out, huh?
I knew it!
Knew what?
So she's conventionally smart and he's more street smart. Oh, no, apparently it was a fish, not her. The goldfish that was in the picture.
Bonnie!
Bonnie was the freaking fish in his wife's hands the entire damn time. Also does show that it's the rock. But the ear horn, then, what happened to the wife? Because the wife probably can't hear him without the ear horn.
Hey, Port. Before we go in, I just wanted to say,
They were looking for a
good
freaking
job for
goldfish.
sticking to it.
And it was right in the picture the entire time. It was a freaking red
I
herring.
know if it were just me, I'd have already left. But I think maybe saving one thing can make a whole
Skull.
difference.
It certainly made our day a lot different.
It did. However, I think it'd be best not to mention the piece of moon to the inventor.
Yeah.
This place should stay simple.
It's
I wouldn't call this place
metallic.
simple, but okay. We did it!
Huh? Bonnie? How?
Fucking fish.
We just asked around and finally got where we needed to be.
By
Also,
accident.
If this is Bonnie, where is your wife?
Upstairs. Yeah, deaf.
Oh, here. I think this is yours.
The ear horn, yeah. Wonder if that's actual sign language. I don't know how to read it, so I can't say.
I owe you two for all you've done. Why don't you
Dear
stay
God,
for
her
a meal?
hands are so small.
And I'll get started on your boat first thing.
Oh. That's why he's a bad singer. His audience is deaf. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it, but apparently he did, so.
With sparkling crystal souls aglow.
This is a really relaxing show. But they know what they're doing. And yeah, they're giving kids to the imps, apparently.
A part of thee in the key of what we know to be every part
Now that's
without
interesting.
me knows only two can make
I wonder if
it
he's going to end up being the
right.
villain. Or a villain. Joke with him might be that he's every gravekeeper.
You'll live forever tonight.
This is incredibly cute. Okay, that was incredibly cute, and I loved every second of this. It had a very distinct style of humor, one that, admittedly, they might have overused the same gag of, it's dark, but no, it's not. It's dark, but no, it's not. It's gonna be death, but also he's just a red herring because he's there. But then he kind of was, I think, getting hinted at being someone more important by the end. I don't know, but I like this. It was cute. It had a lot of things going on. It had some crazy cute colorizations, and it was characters that were interesting and not entirely bright, but not stupid either. And Port is definitely the one. He comes off as, oh yeah, he's insane and silly, but then he's the one to figure everything out by just observing what's going on and gets the answer in the end. And even then, it's like, oh, my dead wife is what we're searching for, but no, it's the freaking goldfish. And they were telling you exactly what it is, but leading to the obvious thought of he's sad because it's Bonnie, and usually Bonnie is a tale or a song about a wife who's missing, I think. It's been a long time since I listened to the song because it's sad. I don't like to. Everything about this, the plotline was one red herring after another, but it worked because they were so over the top wrong. And no, it's much cuter than you think. Every step of the way, even the outcome was just, here's the music, we'll be nice about it. And they showed you the answer right in the beginning, so it wasn't like it was a complete rug pull. This is good. It's relaxing. It's fun. It's something that has a lot of depth if you're willing to overthink it. And if you're not, it's probably actually much more straightforward. And I don't think it would be nearly as entertaining. It would be cutesy, but it's cutesy with an acknowledgement of it's going to sound incredibly dark. I really would love if the town's name actually was Innsmouth, though, just because it's close enough, man. And then, of course, even that is just seconds away because at the end you see the little imps being fed in the candy store by the grandson, maybe? Whatever. No, he said grandmama, so it will be the grandson. I like this. If you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit this up. It was really cute. It was well done, well animated, and especially when they got to the gravekeeper, his animations were so incredibly fluid. They put a lot of frames in there, as opposed to the first time we went to the candy store where everything was much more stilted because it just didn't seem to have as much impact. You can tell where they were really having fun with certain character scenes. What I'm basically saying is, I like this, and I want to see what happens next. I hope there's more coming out, but this just came out 2 days ago at the time I'm recording this, and I don't know when the next one will be. But if you like it, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up, and if the second one ever comes out, let me know, because I want to see where this goes. I'm really looking forward to it. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.